when disclosure is taking place, we get access to technologies we cannot even imagine. I think it's not for everyone, though. Is it not our responsibility to discover new technologies for ourselves rather than waiting for someone to come and give it to us for free? Where is our responsibility in this?
Okay, that's an excellent point. So let's go with that. If you've been raised in a box this big, and all of a sudden, and this is your thinking, you are trying to solve a problem with the same thinking that created the problem. Now, when someone introduces to you a piece of technology that opens this box this big, that creates a lot of room for dialogue, conversation, imagination, and the ability to look at the problem in an entirely different way, to think about it in an entirely different way. Now, once your box is this big, what's to keep you from thinking and expanding your box? Because now you know you can think differently. You now know you can look at a problem far different than you ever have before, or you were even taught to look at it, and you can expand your box to this, to the point where there is no box. Okay, these are all baby steps. You don't crawl and get up and run. You crawl, you stand, you walk, you fall, you get back up, you walk, and then you walk, then you walk, and then you learn to run. It is no different with your thinking, with consciousness. You know, unless something miraculous happens and all of us are given full consciousness all at once. I don't know how many people could actually handle that, frankly. But, you know, we've been in this box, okay? New technologies will expand our box. It will force us to look at things in a completely different way, to think in a different manner, and that allows us the ability to expand our own box to the point where there is no box. It's just it's a process, okay? It's just a process. And, you know, it was Einstein, who said you can't solve the problems of the world with the same thinking that created it. Well, most people are stuck in that place, okay? And the only way to get them out of that is to show them something that is completely different, that is completely out of their box, okay? That forces them to see things in a different way. Like, you know, for 1,000 years, the Catholic Church said we were the center of the universe and that we were it. We were the only things here, the only human beings in all that is. Okay, so if you go back 1,000 years and you introduce them to somebody today, there couldn't be a much more extreme difference in the thinking of those two cultures. This is no different. This is no different. You know, you got to remember the whole point about the ETs. It is not about them. It is about us. When we first found alien technology and the bodies, and those few that were alive, that was a paradigm shift for those that were there. That paradigm shift didn't end with just them. Look where we are today as a civilization. We are on the brink of literally enlightening ourselves with the help and guidance of benevolent races. Now remember, they're here just to mentor, to teach, to give us some grounding, some boundaries, and to assist us in moving us in a good, healthy, survivable direction. They're not here to be worshipped. And if they ask to be worshipped, then they need to leave. and we need to tell them to leave. Okay, we don't go back down that road, ever. But that's the whole point, is we have to look at ourselves and the world and the universe in a very different way. This is why quantum physics is so incredible and so enlightening, because what it's proving is that everything we were taught for thousands of years is virtually rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish, you know? And once you go down there and you grasp the whole idea that we are consciousness, that we are pure energy, it is empowering beyond words. Beyond words. And that's what this is all about. Empowering humanity, okay, to take its place with other galactic races. This has to happen. This is going to happen. And we have to embrace it. That's the future of our civilization. Okay? The X-Gen group, generation that we have now, they're the ones who are going to make the most significant change here. And I've talked about this in the past as well.